And I have a surprise for you boys and girls because we're going to learn a whole lot more about dairy here on Kids Can Cook because
we're going to take you on a field trip.
Awesome!
Where are we? Wow. Oh my God.
Well, we're doing a dairy segment, so where do you think we are?
A dairy farm, of course, but not just any farm. This is the Martic Farm, a modern-day farm with 1,200 cows and over 1,000 acres. It's huge.
So, pilgrims, let's find out how they corral them there cows so that we can get our quota of dairy.
Okay, are you ready? Let's go.
Go.
Hi, kids. Welcome to Martic's Dairy Farm. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, how long does it take to milk all these cows?
Well, we have about 1,200 cows, and it takes about 6 hours each time, and we milk them 3 times a day, and it takes about an hour in between to clean up.
What do you feed the cows?
We mostly feed fermented feeds, corn salads, which is chopped corn, and hay leaves, which is chopped up alfalfa and grass. Then we add some soybean meal, some distiller's grains, and some ground up corn, some vitamins, and some minerals, all mixed together in a TMR. Some of them also get some hay, some dry hay, and each group gets a different ration. The high cows get a special ration. The lower cows and then the dry cows and heifers also get a different ration.
How do the cows know where they're done?
Well, they get a routine, but when they're done milking, there's a sensor that takes the milker off, and then they hear the sound of the gates, and they know when to exit the parlor and come back out to their house, which is the barn.
What's the difference between a dairy cow and a regular cow?
Okay, dairy cows are the ones that are used for making milk, which is used to make cheese and whatever else. There's 5 different breeds. Holsteins, which we have the most of, give them the most milk. And there's Jerseys, Ayrshires, Guernseys. They're better for butter, fat, and protein.
And how do you get low fat milk? Because all the cows are pretty fat to me.
Well, you got to do that when they take the milk to the dairy plant. They separate the fat and protein. But if it's 97 degrees, they'll give low fat milk on their own.
Well, thank you, Farmer Earl.
Thank you.
Hi, Farmer Earl.
Wow, that was an impressive organization, wasn't it?
I'll say, let's all thank Farmer Earl for letting us come out here.
Thanks, Farmer Earl.
You're very welcome. I hope you had a good learning experience, and our brothers and I would welcome you back anytime.
Thanks. All right, guys, let's put on our teleport goggles and let's go back to the Kids Can Cook kitchen so you can make up some of those delicious dairy recipes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Kids can cook.
We're gonna grill, chop, bake, broil, barbecue, freeze. We're gonna roast, blend, steam, drizzle, and glaze. Freeze veggies, green beans, and whole grains. Eating healthy with my family every day.
Kids can cook.
Welcome to the Kids Can Cook Kitchen. This is where the action happens. We're back here with Pat, Jazz, and Gerald. What do you think about our kitchen, guys?
You like it? Pretty
Nice, huh? This is where you got to do your work and learn how kids can cook.
Right, and Jazz does a little cooking as well.
Jazz does a little cooking.
And what's your best thing you make?
Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, one of my favorites. Strawberries are my favorite sweet in the world.
Okay, well, we're still talking about the dairy group. And, anytime we mention dairy, we always think about cows.
Oh, and guys, do you know how a farmer knows how many cows he has? No? Any idea? Pat?
Oh,
How
that's
does
good.
he, I like that.
He's
How
got
does
the
he
right
count
one.
them? He uses a calculator. You're supposed to laugh. You're supposed to laugh.
I got a better one.
Oh, come on.
What do
can't
you
be better
call a
than that.
cow that doesn't give milk?
Oh, no. What do you call that? A coward. I like it. A
No,
coward.
actually, a cow that doesn't give milk is a milk dud. Oh, okay.
Yes, you're thinking our jokes aren't so good.
All right.
Oh, that's a problem.
Well, in the
Okay.
dairy group, we're going to be talking about making something that kids can cook. Now, we're not talking fancy, exotic. We're talking simple and healthy.
Right. We're going to take some regular recipes and make them a little healthier. Now, can you tell me we're making grilled cheese sandwiches, and we're either going to use canola oil or olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Glenn and Pat and Jazz and Gerald, why are we using just canola or extra virgin olive oil?
Come here, guys. Come here. The flavor. We take the flavor.
The flavor. Well, the truth is that canola oil and extra virgin olive oil are healthy fats. They actually lower your cholesterol. These are what you should use on your toasted cheese sandwich or your grilled cheese sandwich rather than butter.
Oh.
Okay.
Makes them healthy.
So, what kind of bread are you guys going to choose?
Gotta choose some bread.
Which one? White. Okay. But could it be
Yeah.
half whole wheat? No, you can choose white. We can't do everything healthy all at once, right? You want white? Go ahead, get your bread. What kind do you want down there, Pat? We'll get it for you. Put down. What kind do you want?
Oh,
There you go. You'll need 2 pieces for him to let it. You get another one. Do you want to try this round? Gerald?
Okay.
You know what's nice about a lot of these rounds that are whole wheat? They are only 100 calories, so you could actually eat 2 of those for the same amount of calories as their 2 pieces of bread. Okay. Now we're going to have Jazz take this, and they're going to brush all of these slices. That's it. Put yours there too.
just like you're gonna paint the bread.
Right. Just paint the bread with these. And while she's doing that, why don't you start opening up some cheese, okay? And I'm going to turn on the grill to make sure it's nice and hot. Nobody touch it.
Pass me the cheese.
Pass you the cheese. Okay, let's give me a couple, and we'll pass the cheese.
Now, I've heard that
Get it all
Pat's
over.
probably gonna pick yellow. So, what do you want there, Pat?
What kind of cheese?
Yeah.
You'll need 2 of them, so go ahead and open yours
All
up
right,
too,
open up
Pat.
your cheese. Okay. Now, another way you guys can start introducing yourself to healthier things is maybe your next grilled cheese sandwich, you can have the bottom half be whole wheat and the top half be white.
There you
Because
go.
you're going to find out that you develop a taste for the healthier bread. You got that?
Okay.
Got it?
And besides dairy, which really makes our bones very strong, we
That's
also
okay.
need to exercise, Glenn.
To exercise,
Yes.
we do. And you know what? Speaking of exercise, why don't we check
Open
in
another
with the walking doc and find out where he's taking us this week in our quest to keep moving.